how our words are
There is a
directly
spiritual
connected to
law
our mental health.
that could change our lives if we just knew it. And so I'm going to share with you this spiritual law of words. In James 3, it talks about how if we could control our mouths and the words coming out of it, if we could bridle it, it says, we could control every other way about us. And then it goes on to say, like, just like a ship, like a steering wheel. The steering wheel is a very tiny part of the ship, but whichever way that turns, the whole ship goes in that direction. And then he also explains it as putting a bridle in a horse. You can control like where the horse goes based on the bridle in the mouth. Same way with our words. Whatever we speak, it says that like that will actually happen. And so if we're constantly, this kind of goes back to my last post, like if we're constantly speaking things that are in direct opposition to the word of God, then we're not going to be able to implement that word of God. We're not going to have faith for that thing. If I'm decreeing like, I am a child of God and, all of these things, we can't speak then like, I'm awful, or like, just jokingly even talk about how life sucks, or how, you're not a morning person. I need 5 cups of coffee a day. You're solidifying that as like, okay, that's how I'm going to walk now. But if we speak the opposite and start to speak like where we want to go, we will see our lives going that way, but we won't see that or the effects of that until we actually test this out. So, this is just for awareness. Try it if you want, but it's worked in my life. So if you want to be a more positive person, stop complaining, stop speaking death over yourself. Really, that just means like if you're afraid of something, like stop saying that and just start speaking the opposite. And eventually your life will turn in the opposite direction, and then you'll find that more like confidence will then come out of you, and you will no longer be grumpy because your mouth is not guiding you in that direction. You might not hate your coworkers because you stop venting to your friends about how awful they are. So put this into practice. Hopefully this helps you.